Hello, I'm Dr. Hannah Kim, Men's Sexual Health. Gentlemen, have you started noticing that your morning strength and daily energy aren't quite what they used to be? Many men assume this is simply age, but the reality is that the nuts you consume each day can either strengthen your testosterone or slowly diminish it. Today, I'll reveal 4 nuts that actively support your manhood and 2 that are best avoided. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe so you never miss my insights. And tell me in the comments which nut you eat most often. Let's start with the first, an often underestimated nut, the almond. On the surface, almonds appear modest and ordinary, yet inside this small shell lies a powerful nutritional profile that can make a significant difference for men over 50. Almonds are rich in magnesium and zinc, 2 minerals that are essential for healthy testosterone levels. Think of zinc as the trigger that initiates testosterone production, while magnesium acts as the pathway that allows that hormone to function properly throughout the body. Without zinc, testosterone cannot be produced efficiently. Without magnesium, the testosterone you do make struggles to reach the tissues where it is most needed. Together, they work like a synchronized pair, one starting the motion, the other, ensuring it flows smoothly. But almonds offer far more than hormone support alone. They also provide healthy fats, vitamin E, and plant-based protein. These nutrients work in harmony to protect the heart, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar. And why does that matter for testosterone? Because strong cardiovascular health supports steady blood flow, and proper circulation is the backbone of energy, endurance, and firm erections. Many men I speak with notice that when they add almonds to their routine, even just a small handful 2 or 3 times per week, they experience more than improved performance. They report steadier energy levels, fewer afternoon crashes, sharper focus, a brighter mood, and a renewed sense of masculine drive. Almonds don't make bold promises or deliver overnight miracles. Instead, they act quietly and consistently, supplying your body with the nutrients it needs to remain strong, vital, and confident well into later life. Next, let's talk about walnuts. Walnuts are among the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats reduce inflammation, enhance circulation, and protect the sensitive tissues required for strong erections. Beyond that, walnuts nourish your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and responsive. When arteries become stiff or inflamed, blood struggles to reach where it's needed, most a key reason erections weaken over time. Omega-3 salve helps soften vessel walls. Much like oil restoring movement to an aging machine, there's more. Omega-3 fatty acids also help regulate hormones by keeping cortisol, the stress hormone, in check. When stress levels rise, testosterone levels fall. Walnuts act as a natural defense, lowering inflammation and stress simultaneously, creating the ideal internal environment for testosterone to thrive. They also support brain health, an often overlooked factor. A clear, energized mind supports better mood, stronger focus, and healthier desire. Mental vitality and sexual vitality are deeply connected. Adding a few walnuts to your evening snack can make a meaningful difference over time. Some men prefer soaking them overnight to improve digestion and soften the flavor. Whether eaten alone, added to salads, or mixed into yogurt, walnuts are one of the simplest ways to naturally protect hormones and preserve strength. The third nut may surprise you. The Brazil nut. It might look like an ordinary crunchy stack, but in truth, it is one of the most potent allies for male hormones. Brazil nuts are exceptionally high in selenium, a trace mineral needed only in small amounts, but critical for testosterone and overall vitality. Selenium functions like a bodyguard for hormone-producing cells. Within the testes, specialized cells produce testosterone, and over time they can be damaged by stress, toxins, and poor diet. Selenium shields these cells from oxidative stress, keeping them healthy, efficient, and productive. Without enough selenium, testosterone production slows. With adequate levels, production becomes steadier and stronger. Many men are unknowingly deficient in selenium, especially as soil quality has declined worldwide. Even a balanced diet may fall short. Brazil nuts naturally fill that gap. Just 1 or 2 per day can provide the body with the full amount it needs to support hormonal health and masculine vitality, the exact amount your body requires. This small habit, when practiced consistently, can produce a surprisingly strong impact on your energy levels, your mood, and your sexual health. However, there is an important point to understand: more is not better. Brazil nuts are extremely potent, and consuming too many can flood your system with excess selenium, which may do more harm than good. The true power of this nut lies in its precision. Just 1 or 2 per day is not simply enough, it is ideal. This gives your body precisely what it needs to support balanced hormone levels without pushing things too far. When I suggest Brazil nuts to my patients, I often notice the same pattern emerge. After a few weeks, many report a renewed sense of drive. Their mornings feel stronger, their energy lasts longer, and their overall mood feels lighter. It's almost as if their body is reconnecting with the vitality it once had years ago. And the most remarkable part is that all of this comes from something so small, so simple, and entirely natural. Now, let's move on to pistachios. These small green gems offer far more than just good flavor. They are rich in antioxidants, plant-based proteins, and compounds that help keep blood vessels strong and flexible. In fact, multiple studies have shown that regular pistachio intake can improve circulation, which is essential not only for heart health, but also for erection firmness and responsiveness. Why is circulation so important? Because erections, at their core, are a blood flow event. When blood cannot move freely through arteries and capillaries, firmness becomes harder to achieve and even harder to maintain. Pistachios provide a powerful combination of arginine, an amino acid that supports nitric oxide production, and natural antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress. Together, they deliver a 1-2 effect, relaxing blood vessels while protecting them from damage. There is another benefit that many men rarely consider. Pistachios help regulate cholesterol by lowering harmful DL levels and increasing protective HDL cholesterol. And why does that matter for testosterone and sexual health? Because inflamed or clogged arteries restrict blood flow everywhere, including the tissues responsible for your manhood. By eating pistachios regularly, you are actively keeping those pathways open and nourished. I often recommend pistachios as an evening snack. A small handful, ideally unsalted and unroasted, is enough to gain these benefits without adding unnecessary sodium or processed oils. Over time, this simple habit supports far more than erections alone. Many men notice steadier energy, improved mood, and even better digestion thanks to the fiber pistachios provide. So while they may appear small and unassuming, pistachios are actually one of the most powerful nuts for men's health after 50. They support your heart, your hormones, your circulation, and most importantly, they help preserve that youthful spark where it matters most. Now, let's shift focus to 2 nuts that can quietly undermine your testosterone if you're not careful. The first is the peanut. While technically a legume, many men treat it as a nut. The issue is that peanuts are often high in omega-6 fatty acids, which in excess can promote inflammation. And inflammation is the enemy of testosterone. It disrupts hormonal balance, restricts blood flow, and leaves you feeling sluggish. Peanuts may also contain aflatoxins, naturally occurring molds that can place additional stress on the liver and hormones. An occasional handful is not harmful, but relying on peanuts as a daily snack can work against your vitality. The second nut to be cautious with is the cashew. Cashews aren't inherently bad, but they are high in phytic acid, a compound that interferes with the absorption of key minerals like zinc and magnesium, the very nutrients your testosterone depends on. Consuming too many cashews over time may gradually weaken your ability to maintain healthy hormone levels. Here is the truth. Not all nuts are created equal. Some actively fuel your strength, protect your testosterone, and sustain your energy. Others quietly drain you, leaving you wondering why your body feels older than it should. By choosing the right options, almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, and pistachios, you supply your body with the raw materials it needs to remain strong, vibrant, and confident. And by cutting back on peanuts and cashews, you remove hidden barriers that may be holding you back. Gentlemen, this isn't about restriction, it's about smarter choices. Every handful of nuts is either supporting your testosterone or slowly depleting it. So this week, swap peanuts for almonds, choose walnuts over cashews, and add 1 or 2 Brazil nuts to your routine. Pay attention as your energy, your mornings, and your confidence begin to return. I'm Dr. Hannah Kim, Men's Sexual Health. Age does not define your manhood, your choices do. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more natural men's health tips. I'll see you in the next video.